Hey everybody, my name is James Fresca. I am stepping in today for Jim Bask. He is actually off today and tomorrow because it is his birthday, and it's a big one. I'm not going to say the number though. But anyway, it is his birthday. We wish him a very happy birthday. Today, I'm not much of a drinker, so just like when I was subbing in for Jim a couple weeks ago, I just have a Coke Zero. I'm on a diet, so I can't really have the regular Coke, even though I want one. So anyway, we are going to be talking about the August news, specials, and updates. So let's get right into it. We're going to start off with Atomos. Now, Atomos is starting a sale with the Shogun Studio. This is going to be available until the end of August. This is going to be a dual monitor and recorder for inputs. You can have up to 8 channel in HD or 4K, 2 channels in 4K. They are also extending their summer sales for a lot of their monitors and recorders. So that's going to include the Ninja 5, the Ninja 5 Plus, and the Shinobi 7. And of course, with that extended sale, that is going to also apply to the Shogun Connect and the Zato Connect from their connected family of products. Let's move on to Avid. We got a lot of slides to get through today, so we're going to kind of just breeze through all of these. All right, so we talked about this a couple weeks ago with Gary. We still do have cross grades available, and they are still on sale. So definitely make sure that you take advantage of that while they are still available. And again, just to summarize, you get a little bit of a discount if you purchase the cross grade from perpetual to subscription model. So 1 year is $299, 2 years is $549. And 3 years is $799. So basically every year that you purchase in advance, you get $50 off. Next is the Avid Nexus Pro remote storage is available with a 30% off promo, putting it down to just $11,650 map price. Definitely, if you have any questions about any of this Avid stuff, make sure to reach out to your Broadfield sales rep. And specifically, if you have any questions, make sure to reach out to Glenn Seaman. You know, he's our Avid expert. So if you have any questions on Avid, make sure to reach out. Next, we're going to move on to BirdDog. So BirdDog has lowered the price of the P200 to everybody for just $12.95. Now, this is one of our best-selling cameras. You know, it's a 20x full NDI HD PTZ camera available to everybody for just $12.95. And the EDU bundle is still available. So again, this is for nonprofits. This is going to be for houses of worship, nonprofits, government, and education. They will still get the bundle with the Comms Pro, Central Pro, and Multiviewer Pro, again, for that same price of just $12.95. The PTZ bundles still include the BirdDog controller. So if you get 3 P240s, 3 P400s, or 3 P4Ks, you will get a BirdDog controller for free. That's a $1,700 value included and for no additional charge. Next, we're going to move on to Canon. We talked about this last month, but we just wanted to reiterate that Broadfield now offers all of the Canon line of professional camcorders, and we are very excited to get our hands on these. More information on these soon. And of course, if we're going to talk about their Pro Camcorder series, we have to talk about the fact that Broadfield is still your source to get the PTZ cameras from Canon, including the CRN 300, CRN 500, and CRN 700. Next, we're going to talk about Epiphan. So Epiphan, not too long ago, introduced their new deal registration discount. Jim actually did a full show on that a couple weeks ago with Nick Milani. So if you want more information on this, I highly recommend that you check out that video or just reach out to Jim and we will get you in contact with Nick to go over that. Another thing with Epiphan is that we are extending the bundle with the Epiphan Pearl Mini and the Canon CRN 300 PTZ camera. That is also going to be extended all the way through the end of August. So you're going to save $150 if you bundle these two great devices together. Next, we're going to move on to JVC, and so just wanted to give you just a one last heads up about the PTZ rebates. These are also going to be extending at the end of this month, so only just a couple more days, July 31st. These rebates will be ending. You can save $800 off of the KYPZ 200 and the KYPZ 510, and then you can save up to $500 with an instant rebate for the KYPZ 200N and the KYPZ 400N. The N stands for NDI, so those cameras would be NDI compatible. The GYHC 500U and UN and MC are going to be still available with that instant rebate all the way through the end of September. So definitely make sure that you are taking advantage of these as they are in stock. Now, we have talked about the RMLP 5G connected cam compact joystick PTZ controller. Wow, that's a mouthful. We've been talking about this in a couple different shows lately, but we wanted to stress that they are in stock right now. And as a matter of fact, we are talking to Edgar Shane from JVC, and he's going to most likely be joining us in a very near future to talk about this, which is available at just $300 when you purchase it with 2 JVC PTZ cameras. And similarly, the Connected Cam 6-input switcher is also available at a discounted price when you purchase it with 2 JVC PTZ cameras. Now, this is really exciting because we finally have the KM-IP8S in stock. This is, of course, the JVC JVC turnkey production system that incorporates vMix as the switching and encoding software, and you can get this in either an HDMI or an SDI form factor. Again, we are going to be reaching out to Edgar Shane. We're in talks right now of getting him to come in on a show to kind of introduce you to vMix. So you can see how well it runs on this system. And of course, if you have a turnkey production system, you're going to want a controller, and they do have the RMLP 350G Connected Cam vMix control surface that will also be available very, very soon, like within the next week or two. Next, we're going to move on to Kiloview. When it comes to Kiloview, we want to give you a save the date because they are going to be introducing us to 3 brand new products. So, Broadfield and Kiloview on August 15th at 9 a.m. Eastern will be doing a webinar in Microsoft Teams for a first look at these new products. Well, what are these new products going to be? First is going to be the Cube R1. Now, this is an NDI recorder. You can record up to 9 NDI channels simultaneously with the Cube R1. Next is the Link Deck. This is coming out soon. This is their Kiloview's version of an ecosystem to be able to control multiple aspects of your live streaming production and customize it to how you want. And then there is the D350, which is also coming soon. Now, the great thing about this is it is a full NDI decoder, but it's also a multiviewer. You can have up to 9 channels being decoded all simultaneously with the Kiloview D350. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very excited to join this webinar and learn more about them ourselves. Next is LiveU. So the LiveU Solo HDMI is now end of life. We still have stock of this, so definitely take advantage of it, especially because we are reducing the price down to $795 MSRP, so that's $200 off. And even with that $200 off, we are still giving the 2 modem kit for free, no additional charge. So make sure that you take advantage of that. And then there's also going to be a $200 price reduction on the LiveU Solo SDI and HDMI encoder. The SDI and HDMI version will also include the 2 modem kit. Now, if you were here last week, you would see that Jim was joined with a guest from LiveU to go over all things LiveU. But we just wanted to recap real quick that there was some summer specials introduced, and let's start off with the LU300S and Studio. Now, I did have to write a little cheat sheet for myself, so I apologize. So this bundle is going to include, if you purchase the LU300S, you will get 3 months of Studio included with that, and that's going to be their cloud-based switching program, which is pretty cool. This bundle is going to be available until about the middle of September. Next, the bundle that is included with the LU800. If you purchase the LU800 field unit, you get 6 months of multicam and REMI tools. After that, we have subscribe to any LiveU encoder and receiving decoder, and you'll get 3 months of free added to your subscription for free if you purchase 12 months. So for more information on the pricings of the subscriptions and these deals, make sure to reach out to your sales rep or check out the video that we did last week where LiveU was here in studio explaining all of these great bundles. Next is Marshall. Marshall we took on very recently, and we actually had training with them last week. I'm very excited that we are taking on pretty much all of their NDI capable cameras. And that's of course going to start off with their POV cameras. These are very small cameras that are going to work well in situations, maybe a school environment for a backboard to a basketball hoop, or a goal in a hockey rink. These cameras are very small, very compact, and then being able to use NDI to just bring that all that information back through one cable is going to be great. Of course, we're also going to be taking on their PTZ cameras, including their flagship, the CV730 UHD60, the 30x optical zoom PTZ camera. And of course, if we're going to be taking on their PTZ cameras, we are going to be offering their joystick controller. Definitely stay tuned for more information as we start getting these cameras in stock. If you have any questions about Marshall and the different avenues that they fit in, definitely make sure to reach out to your Broadfield sales rep. Next is NETGEAR. So NETGEAR has introduced a new line of network switches, the M4350 series. These are going to be used for These are going to be used for, sorry, checking my cheat sheet again. Enterprise class hardware switches. These are going to be great for places that are going to be much larger spaces that want to incorporate both the IP networking and the AV networking into one switch. Now we're going to try and work through and talk through and explain the differences between these switches. So we have the M4350 GSM series. Now the G in GSM stands for 1 gig. So these are 1 gig per port switches, but then they also have the XSM switches. The X stands for 10 gigs. So these are 10 gigs per port, and this is available in both a desktop model and a rack mountable model. Then lastly, we have the MSM series of network switches, and the M stands for multi-gig. So some ports will be 1 gig, some ports will be 10 gigs. And then these are being launched right now, and then in the near future, they will be launching even more switches. If you have any questions about these, make sure to reach out to us. We'll get you in contact with NETGEAR, and we'll find the perfect switch for the installation that you are looking into. Next is NewBlue. So NewBlue has some exciting news. They have renamed Tytler Live to Captivate. It's mostly the same thing, but it includes some great upgrades, including the ability to do some switching, and then also encode directly from Captivate. If you're familiar with Tytler Live and their captioning system, you already know that this works well with TriCaster, Wirecast, Roland, vMix, any live production broadcast system. Captivate will still work with. And as a introductory promotional pricing, they are giving 20% off every variation of Captivate now through the end of August. So that is going to be 20% off of Captivate Present, Captivate Sport, and Captivate Broadcast. Now, they really wanted to make this enticing by giving an additional discount to TriCaster owners. So that means that you can get 50% off Captivate Present and Captivate Sport, and 75% off Captivate Broadcast for existing TriCaster users. Next is going to be NewTek. So NewTek updated some information on the 3Play 3P2 replay system in Channeltivity. So there's a new update to the system, and definitely want to make sure that you check out Channeltivity. We just quickly pulled this slide, but there are more slides with more information on what the update pertains to, specifically with the 3Play 3P2. But then also there is an update to the CaptureCast, and again, there is more information regarding the update to CaptureCast in Channeltivity. So definitely make sure that you check that out. I know that we are also in talks with NewTek to have somebody come on and explain these as well in much more detail. We did want to let you know that you can still get $3,000 off of a 2-stripe or a 4-stripe controller with the purchase of a TriCaster 2 Elite, TriCaster 1 Pro, or TriCaster TC1. And as well, you can get $1,000 off of the TriCaster Mini 4K, Mini X, or the Mini bundles. This is going to be available also through the end of September. Now, we still do have stock of our closeouts, which is going to be on the NewTek TriCaster Mini Advanced SDI bundle and the NewTek Talk Show VS4000. These prices are available, and the stock level that you see on the screen right now is current as of an hour ago. So make sure that you take advantage of these new low prices for this closeout. Red Digital Cinema. Red Digital Cinema has unveiled the Komodo X. We know that it is coming out soon. We will definitely have more information on that. So make sure that you are, keeping in contact with us, your Broadfield sales rep, and our news and specials on our website, where as soon as we have more information on the Komodo X and when it will be in stock, we'll be able to post that there. Roland has introduced a new streaming mixer, the VR400 UHD 4K. Now, this is going to be that same, quality in terms of a hardware switcher for both HDMI inputs and your audio inputs, but now with the ability to have a 7-inch touchscreen display on it, plus the ability to stream directly to a CDN of your choice. So for just $7,500 MSRP, that's a pretty good product. Next is Panasonic Connect. We just wanted to let you know that we have stock of the AWUE160 in stock. We know that this is their flagship camera, and there are a lot of people that are interested in this camera. So we have them in stock right now. So definitely take advantage of them being in stock. ProGrade has a bunch of promos going on right now. And since there's a lot of them, what we're going to do is we're basically just going to put this up full screen. You can pause it, get more information. To get more information, you can reach out to your Broadfield sales rep. But in a gist, make sure to take note of the timing at the top, 8/6 to 8/13 of 2023. These SD and micro SD card readers will be on sale. But then also they have their CF Express cards that will be going on sale. Note again the timing of that. That's going to be from 8/14 to 8/20, 2023. Also the CF Express card reader. And then last but not least, we have some more CF Express cards and SD card plus card readers that are going to go on sale from 8/27 to 9/4. Now I know we went through those fast, so make sure that you pause it and you can take a better look at them. And if you have any questions about the ProGrade cards that are on sale, make sure to reach out to your Broadfield sales rep. PTZOptics, we have some news. PTZOptics Studio Pro is in stock. We have them in stock right now. For those of you that don't know, this is their, professional high-end webcam, essentially. NDI built in, HDMI, USB. We actually did a little bit of testing with this unit ourselves in our studio, and we found out that it works really well with a Zato. So that's on sale. This is in stock. Pretty good, maybe potentially a bundle in the future with those. The Move SE is also in stock. Now this takes a lot of similarity from the Move 4K, which has been selling very well. The Move SE, basically the differences with it is that it is a 1080p version of the Move 4K, so it will still have auto tracking. And then of course it does not come with NDI HX built into it. Similar to the Gen 2 PTZOptics cameras, your customer would then have to purchase the NDI HX license after the fact, or just use it as a HDMI, SDI, USB camera and get a great picture quality for just starting at $1,000 map. Telestream. So the Wirecast Gear 3 4K, doesn't matter, your choice, either HDMI or SDI, $5,595 for your customer. This is a great opportunity to offer them a turnkey production system at a low price. And then of course we have this bundle that is going to be expiring in the next couple days here. So we want to give one last shout out to it. This is going to include a Telestream Wirecast Gear 4K, a PTZOptics Move 4K, and then a NETGEAR switch bundle. If you want to change any part of this bundle, whether you want a bigger network switch or possibly a smaller network switch, or you want to have the 1220 or 30x Move 4K, this bundle is flexible, so make sure to reach out to your Broadfield sales rep and they will be able to work with you on pricing for that. Teradek. So Teradek has essentially two different divisions. They have, and I have to refer to my cheat sheet one last time, here they have their cinema division and they have their live division, and now Broadfield is taking on their live division, and that's going to include the Ranger series and the Prism series. For more information on both of these product series, reach out to your Broadfield sales rep and we will get you in contact with somebody at Teradek. Last but not least, we're going to talk about a promo with the YoloBox from YoloLiv, the YoloBox Pro, excuse me. This again is a promo that is going to be expiring in the next couple days here, so make sure that you take advantage of getting $300 off of the YoloBox Pro. Of course, we all know that the YoloBox Pro is the YoloLiv's all-in-one multi-camera switcher, monitor, and recorder, excuse me. So for under $1,000, this is a great opportunity. And then we are extending the 10-pack promo that we offered last month. So this is going to be giving you an extra 5% off your dealer price when you purchase YoloBox Pros in quantities of 10s. So definitely make sure that you reach out to your Broadfield sales rep to get more information on basically anything that we have talked about today. That's all I have. That was a lot. I think it was about 70 slides that we went through. I don't know how Jim does it. Speaking of Jim will be back next Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm also James. And if you have any questions, make sure to reach out to your Broadfield sales rep. And Jim will be back next Thursday, and we'll see you then.
Broadfield Distributing is a value-added distributor of live production, streaming, video editing, and storage products. We only sell to resellers. We are always looking for new dealers, so call us at 1-800-634-5178 or email sales@broadfield.com. You'll like doing business with Broadfield because we make it easy to do business.